Yeah, man, say all praises to Yahweh, Barashem Yahushai, Barashem Rakakadash, Dublin and State pastors and elders of Greatmillstone. Shalom to all our brothers out there pushes truth in all sincerity and in all honesty. This is a brother from Jamaica camp, Yashamai.
Yakasakala.
And basically, today I'm like a small video. You see me, straight and narrow part. You see, because this part is very basically hard, or basically very difficult to basically chat. You see, because living in a wicked society with wickedness surrounding you on every side, you are trying to basically walk the straight path. It's a very hard thing to do. You see, what, we have to pray to the Lord to give us the strength and the faith. You see, if we endure until the end. Because people say, he that endure until the end, the same shall be saved. It's all about finishing the work. And no matter how much years, you see me being in this truth, if you don't finish the work, you see me, people say, all the righteousness are basically forgotten. So it's all about finishing the work. You see me, regardless of what we have to go through. Come on, brother, Matthew.
This is Matthew 7:13 says, enter ye in at the straight gate.
That's what the scripture says. Enter ye in at the straight gate. And the word straight go back to a position of difficulty. See, because you face a lot of hell in this truth. You see me, in Ecclesiasticus 2, you say, get your brother. Ecclesiasticus 2 and 1.
This is Ecclesiasticus 2 verse 1. Says, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
I say, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare your soul for temptation. See, because you get a lot of temptation, a lot of trial. See me, I'm in this truth continually. Can go on? Yeah,
says, set thy heart aright.
Set thy mind aright. Supposed to set your mind aright. Go on.
And constantly endure.
And constantly endure.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
And make not haste in the time of trouble. Go on.
Cleave unto him and not depart not away.
Cleave unto Yahweh. You see me, Barashem Yahushai. You see me, and depart not away.
And depart not away.
Because in the idea, you see me, Lord Yahweh Barashem Yahushai will basically be your guide. In the time to come. When everybody else bug out. Because right now, hey, you see me about people, let me live it up on them. You see me, I enjoy themselves and I do them wickedness. You see me, and they feel like everything will continue, same way, you see me, forever and ever like this. And you know, and not get judged for them wickedness. You see, but night time to come, them will bug out. You see me, and if you continue this truth, you see me, are you a part of the elect? Yes, so you're going to stand firm. Why everybody else bug out because they're build us up right now. So all these things that we are going through have basically build us. All the affliction, the trials. You see, we have to basically build us for the time to come. When everybody else is going to bug out. What?
Says, cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Exactly, go on.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
So whatsoever is brought upon us, take cheerfully. So we have to take it what? Cheerfully.
Go on. And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state. Give me Micah, brother. Micah 7:9.
This is Micah 7 verse 9. Says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him.
This is how the scripture says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord. I know the indignation basically means righteous anger or righteous judgment. So we have to bear the indignation of the Lord because we have sinned against the Lord. You see me, in Daniel 11, 9 and 11, all Israel have transgressed their laws, even by departed. You see me? So we have to bear all these things because we sin against the Lord. You see, go on.
Because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light.
My Lord, bring us forth to the light now. Give us thy word is a lamp and a light unto thy path. So Lord, give us the understanding, you see me, of the scriptures. So we know why we are suffer. You see, so we don't go because hey, out in the world, you see me, all different type of things are happening to you. You see, they seek answers, they can't get the answers. You see, but now the Lord give us, you see me, the wisdom, the knowledge and the understanding of the scriptures, know why we are get punished. or know what or we know why we basically on the bottom right now, all nation above us. You see me, why we are facing all this separation? Because we sin against the Lord. And the Lord punish us. And you have a scripture in our Lamentation 4:22 say, the punishment that our iniquity is accomplished. So we should end up punishing it anyway. So we have to just endure. You see, let's just look up the Lord just a little bit longer. You see, because we are almost out of this wicked society.
Says, execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness.
Go back in the scripture now, brother. No, I read that too. No. It's just because to yeah.
Continuing, says Ecclesiastes 2 verse 5, it says, for gold is tried in the fire.
For gold is tried in the fire. That's why you put gold in the fire, burn off all impurities. Yeah? You see me? So it's setting the Lord basically to us. Go on.
Unacceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Say that are basically a try us right now, or basically a build us. So all these things we are going to have basically build us. Go on.
Says believe in him and he will help thee.
Believe. So faith is a very important thing in this time. In our Hebrews 11 and 6. So without faith it's impossible to please Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. This is all about faith. What?
Believe in him and he will help thee. Order thy way aright and trust in him. Ye that fear the Lord, wait for his mercy.
Wait for his mercy. Patience is a very important thing in this time too. You see me? We have to basically have patience.
And go not aside lest ye fall. Ye that fear the Lord, believe in him, and your reward shall not fail. Ye that fear the Lord, hope for good and for everlasting joy and mercy. Look at the generation of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded.
I have a scripture in Romans 15 and 4. So whatsoever thing was written 4 times was written for learning. See me, look what happened back then to all the people back then and all the prophets then. How will Lord deliver them? You see me? In a situation they get into, then Lord always deliver them.
Continue. Or did abide in his fear and was forsaken.
No, that never happened. What?
Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Matthew?
Yeah, Matthew 7 and 13 and 14.
Says, this is Matthew 7 verse 13. Says, enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
But broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, because right now, this society we live in is a wicked society, and wickedness glorifies the society right now. And it's very easy to do wickedness in the society because the society glorifies wickedness. So you must say, broad is the way that leadeth to destruction. So this way of life, I bring us straight, you see me, to basically the destruction if you continue and don't repent. You see, because you see, we live in that time now, you see, when the grace period I run out. You see, you have a lot of people who got them so-called churches. When life will say, oh, we are in a grace, man. So because they are in a grace, them can do what they feel like. They don't understand grace. You see, when JPS give you basically a week, basically clear a bill because you get your bill expire. I think you always the third of the first month or the fourth. You see, the first week then. You see, and again another week afterward, so you can clear up everything.
Impending dates.
So the Lord give us time to basically get yourself right. You see me, I guess I type that grace period I run out right now. You see? What?
And broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
And broad is the way that leads to destruction. This way I lead a lot of people to them destruction. What?
And many there be which go in thereat.
And many there be which go in thereat, and many are get put to death. You see, because they follow this way of life, and this way of life will bring death and destruction to them. Because who are rule? The wicked. You see me, and the wicked way of life, you see me, is this way. Do what thou will. You see, wickedness as well as get glorified. So it will lead us straight to destruction if you don't repent before it's too late.
Because straight is the gate.
Because straight is the gate. Go on.
And narrow is the way.
And narrow is the way.
Which leadeth unto life.
Which leadeth to life. Go on.
And few there be that find it.
So few are going to find it. If you like, are going to find its way. You see me, the straight and narrow way. You see, as the apostles I call it, refer to it as a tightrope. Go on. Go on. What? Fish. Yeah, go on.
Second is just. This is 2nd Ezra 7, verse 6. It says, there is also another thing, a city is builded and set upon a broad field, and is full of all good things.
That the kingdom of heaven what we are seek. Is it what we demanded the Lord when this basically pushes truth across the world. In our sincerity, and in our honesty, we are seeking the kingdom of heaven. Because we want to say this is not our rest. You see me? This is our oppression, our basically our slavery. Because we're still a slave. You see, you don't think we're in a different form of slavery right now. Because Baruch 3:8, we are yet to stay in our captivity. We Lord has scattered us. We were subject to what? Payments.
Continue, it says, the entrance thereof is narrow.
Narrow, tight rope like the apostle Gabar rightfully basically put it, go on.
And is set in a dangerous place to fall.
Go on.
Like as if there were a fire on the right hand,
and
on the left a deep water.
Because we go through a lot of hell in order to basically make it in the kingdom of heaven. In Acts 14 and 22.
And one only part between them both, even between the fire and the water, so small that there could but one man go there at once.
So this part is very narrow and very hard to basically tread. So one man can go in at once. See, imagine a little tight, imagine you try to go through a little you have to go sideways, you have to try to go through. So it's hard to go through. And you know?
Fire there on one side, we are burning and deep water.
And the fire basically represents it's second death, and the water represents the flood. You see, because the flood are the first death, and the fire are the second death. You see? It's affliction, go on.
Acts 14 how much?
Acts 14 and 22.
Oh, this is Acts 14 verse 22 says, confirming the souls of the disciples.
Confirming the souls of the disciples, go on.
And exhorting them
that's what we are doing right now.
To continue in the faith.
To continue in the faith. Continue basically push his truth in our sincerity, in our honesty. Go on.
And that we must through much tribulation.
And that we through much tribulation we are going through a lot of things. So all these things that we are going through right now basically build us up for what they are ahead. And see, because of some serious things we are going to basically witness. See me? In that time we are approaching right now. Things that we never see for the day we're born. Or things that we never go through for the day we're born.
And that we must, through much tribulation, enter into the kingdom of Yahweh.
Done. Much tribulation of our enter in the kingdom. So that I say I praise this Yahweh. Barashim Kodash. The blood and the apostles and elders of Greatmillstone. Shalom to all our brothers and out there push his truth. Continue to push his truth because pretty soon we're going to leave this wicked society. Shalom.
Shalom.